What's up everybody? In this video I'm comparing the Google Pixel 5 with the iPhone 12 mini. So the Google Pixel 5 was released in September of 2020 and the iPhone 12 mini released in October of 2020. So these devices were launched right around the same time. They're still fairly new and recent. The Google Pixel 5 is your flagship Pixel device and the iPhone 12 is your go-to cheapest priced iPhone 12 with 5G. These devices price-wise are exactly the same. They are both around $700. So the Pixel 5 tops out at $700. The iPhone 12 mini and the iPhone 12 line starts off at $700. One thing in common between these two phones is that these are the first phones in the Pixel and the iPhone line to feature 5G. Overall size, the Pixel 5 is 5.7 inches tall, 2.7 inches wide, 0.31 inches thick. The iPhone 12 mini is 5.1 inches tall, 2.5 inches wide, 0.29 inches thick. So overall, the iPhone 12 mini is going to be smaller. For the weight, the Pixel 5 is 5.3 ounces, iPhone 12 mini is 4.7 ounces. So the iPhone 12 mini will be way more pocketable and just weigh a lot less than the Pixel 5, but the Pixel 5 is not a huge phone by any stretch of the imagination and is fairly lightweight as well. Build quality, the Pixel 5 has glass front, aluminum back, aluminum frame. iPhone 12 mini, glass front, glass back, aluminum frame. So I'd say the overall more flagship build quality, the better materials is the iPhone 12 mini with that glass back. The Pixel 5, for being a flagship device, doesn't feel too premium, but it doesn't feel too cheap either. Both of these phones offer an eSIM, which is really good. There's not a lot of phones out there that offer the eSIM. Well, what that is that you don't need to have a physical SIM card to activate service on the device. You can do it straight from the phone itself, and also gives you the ability to have two different phone numbers, two different data plans at the same time. This is great for travelers or people that just want to have a lot of options. Both of these phones offer IP68 dust and water resistance, which is good. You can dunk the Pixel 5 in water up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. The iPhone 12 mini is, you could dunk that one in water up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. For the display, the Pixel 5 is 6 inches versus the 5.4 inches on the iPhone 12 mini. You got around 85% screen to body ratio on both of these devices. And you get the OLED 90 Hz display on the Pixel 5 versus the Super Retina display, which I believe is still 60 Hz on the iPhone 12 mini. Resolution is almost the same as well. They're both rocking 1080p displays, full HD. You break it down to pixels, you got 432 ppi on the Pixel 5, 476 ppi on the iPhone 12 mini. Both of these offer superb quality screens. Little bonus on the Pixel 5, it has an always on display. For the software, Pixel 5 has Android 11, iPhone 12 mini is iOS 14. Both of these devices will get several years of updates. They're very predictable yearly updates. Pixel 5 will probably get around 3 or 4 years of updates. iPhone usually gets around at least 5 years of updates. Another thing about the Pixel 5 stock Android is that, like I said, it's stock. It's not gonna have any weird skins on top. It's gonna keep bloatware to a minimum. The iPhone 12 has several apps preloaded on there, but they are very helpful apps that can't be found on Android, such as iMessage, FaceTime, AirDrop, and iMovie, for example. Very useful apps that are only found on iPhone. If you like to customize your device a lot, you know, Android has you covered with the Pixel 5. For the chipset, you have a Snapdragon 765 on the Pixel 5. The Apple iPhone 12 mini has the Apple A14 Bionic chip, which is flagship. It is the fastest one and most current one that Apple offers. The Snapdragon found on the Pixel 5 is not the fastest, it's not the newest, but it does the job very well. I say the chip that's going to be more powerful will be the Bionic chip. So one spot where the Pixel 5 really dominates is the internal storage. You get 128 gigs of storage compared to half that on the iPhone 12 mini. It starts off at 64 gigs. I really believe 128 gigs is more than enough for pretty much 99% of people out there. 64 gigs is still possible for a lot of people to use, but I think people will fill it up very quickly if you're not careful. So advantage on the Pixel 5. And neither of these devices offer a expandable way for storage. Both of these phones offer a similar setup for the camera on the back. They both offer dual cameras. Pixel 5 has a 12 megapixel and 16 megapixel ultra wide. iPhone 12 mini also has a 12 megapixel main camera and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. Both of these will take great videos and great pictures. The video is also good at 4K on each of these. So you won't be disappointed by either of these camera systems. Pixel 5 has been known to have a great camera system, while the iPhone 12 mini, iPhone always has great pictures and videos as well. Selfie cameras are a bit different. You got 8 megapixel on the Pixel 5, 12 megapixel on the iPhone 12 mini. You get 1080p video on the Pixel 5, which is a bit disappointing at this price point of $700. The 12 mini has a 4K selfie camera. Both of these will be pretty good, but I will be more impressed with the iPhone 12 mini, like most people should be. Both of these phones have stereo speakers, but neither of these offer a headphone jack, and it's kind of disappointing on the Pixel 5 because there's a lot of lower priced devices that offer that headphone jack. Both of these devices need a dongle if you want to connect your headphones, your mic, or connect it to your car via aux cord to listen to music. Both of these phones have Bluetooth 5.0, which will happily connect to your wireless devices such as a smartwatch, smart band, wireless headphones, speakers, and stuff like that. Also, both of these phones have NFC, which was mostly used for payment services. You got USB Type-C for charging port on the Pixel 5, which is found on a lot of other devices such as Chromebooks, MacBooks, laptops, Windows PCs, iPads, Android tablets, while the iPhone 12 mini has a Lightning port, which is found on Apple devices. For the security and unlock, you have a rear-mounted fingerprint reader on the Pixel 5. iPhone 12 mini uses Face ID. Both of these are real good, reliable ways to unlock your device, but it depends on your preference. Some people do like the rear fingerprint reader, and the iPhone 12 only has that Face ID. So some people might not like that. They might still like that physical fingerprint Touch ID. Now we come to battery. The Pixel 5 has a approximately 4,000 milliamp battery. iPhone 12 mini has a 2,200 milliamp battery approximately. Battery life is not impressive on either of these devices really. The Pixel 5 with a 5G connectivity, 4,000 is barely enough for most of the day. Likewise on the iPhone 12 mini, it's not gonna have that great battery life like the iPhone XR or iPhone 12. This one will probably get you most of the day. I'd say it's pretty much a tie in battery life for these devices. They'll offer you most day battery life. But luckily both of these offer fast charging. You got 18 watt on the Pixel 5, you got 20 watt on the iPhone 12 mini, which will give you 50% charge in 30 minutes. You got wireless charging on the Pixel 5. You also get wireless charging on the iPhone 12 mini with MagSafe. You have reverse charging on the Pixel 5. You do not have that on the iPhone 12 mini. So in conclusion, after reviewing these specs, both of these coming in at the same price point, I say that the better deal in the long run will be the iPhone 12 mini. The one advantage that the Pixel 5 has really only over the iPhone 12 mini is going to be the internal storage. The iPhone 12 mini will probably just be a longer lasting device in terms of updates. Both of these have great camera systems. If you're an iOS user, you have pretty much the ecosystem behind you with the FaceTime, with iMessage, AirDrop, and since these devices have good cameras, I say that iMovie is a great free way to edit your videos on the iPhone. Now, if you like stock Android and you like the customizability and feature set of Android, the Pixel 5 will not disappoint you. But when it comes to battery life, I'm very disappointed in the Pixel 5 with only 4,000 milliamps. It'll get you most of the day. But other than that, I think that both of these phones will make most people happy, especially in the camera department and the updates and the stock version. So these are very, very similar devices. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.